Hello and welcome to Arguing Ever After. I'm Luke and this is Amber.
Hello.
Together we're the Lord and Lady who lock horns.
The Count and Countess of Contention.
The Duke and Duchess of Disagreement.
And the King and Queen of Quarrels. In this podcast we argue about all things, big and small. And we use the scientific method of letting the audience vote determine who the winner is.
Many of our topics are frequently submitted by our listeners, which we actually like and need. So if you have something you want us to battle about, please share it with us at arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
All right, here we are. It is our
29th.
29th.
I remembered first, which is amazing,
okay.
kind of, a little bit.
That's okay, I'm fine with you remembering.
29th.
Yeah. I guess each time we go a little bit further than halfway through the year, I don't know. We just keep making it happen.
Are we gonna have like a 30th celebration, like a birthday, Dirty 30?
But we might have a topic.
I don't know if we can go naughty dirty. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
A topic about dirt?
Yeah.
Is it appropriate to dig for worms with your fingers?
Oh, the answer to that is no.
Sometimes.
Not appropriate.
What if they come right up to the top after a rainstorm and you got to catch one to go fishing?
I mean, I guess if you have to do that, but
Just saying. Actually, I don't go fishing, so it's kind of an erroneous subject, but there was a time when I would have done that as a child.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that ever.
Would you have eaten a worm?
Oh, ew, no. Did you?
I feel like I was pressured into it at some point.
No one would ask that question who didn't eat a worm.
I probably have eaten a worm in my life. I might have eaten more than one. I don't know.
More than one?
I don't remember. It's probably a blocked out. Look at you looking at me, looking at me like I know. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you'd remember specifically not eating a worm. I specifically remember that I've never eaten a worm.
Not fair.
Yeah. Well, I've eaten other things, but I've never eaten a worm.
Oh, what have you eaten?
Oh, God, we don't need to talk about it. I mean, but also I think that...
A frog?
A frog?
Mosquito.
Have you eaten a frog?
I don't... Well, yeah, but not raw.
What?
Ew.
Not raw? Like frog's legs?
Yeah, I've had frog's legs.
Oh, interesting.
You never had frog legs?
No, my grandma used to love them, though.
Huh.
There used to be a place in Frogtown.
Oh, yeah.
The Frogtown Diner that served frog legs. It's no longer there. It's been gone for decades, but...
I mean, that fits, though.
Yes.
You're in Frogtown, serve frog legs.
Right. I don't know. Maybe they do somewhere in there, but that's also, again, very local. I would say you could let us know, but if you are interested and you have a place, drop it in the comments. Let other people know where they could try. There's a very special name for it, but I don't remember. But if you want to let other people know where to sample frog legs. But
I had them in probably Florida. It was with my grandpa. Mm-hmm. And it would have been either in Virginia or Florida. I don't remember which place.
Years ago, I worked at a culinary school, and I remember seeing all the little frog legs in the refrigerator.
Gross.
Well, yeah, but I mean, before that, I would have thought there's not that much on a frog leg.
Well, big frog.
It must be. I don't know where they're farming these poor little frogs.
Big frogs.
Yeah.
I caught a frog once that was like the size of a pancake. Well, my brother and I both caught it.
Yeah.
And the thing could jump like 8 feet. It was crazy.
Was it a frog or a toad?
I don't think toads get that big. I actually guess I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was a bullfrog, hence the name bull, because they're bigger.
Yeah, I don't know.
Big green, kind of brightish green thing. It was so big. It was in upstate New York, way up by the Canadian border. At first, we didn't think it was a frog. We thought it was like some random bright green moss just hanging out by a tree. And then it moved, and we were like, what? And we happened to be on a frog catching mission at the time to go fishing with live frogs because they're the best bait if you want to catch big fish. Anyway, so then we were little kids and decided, well, we got to catch this giant frog. So then we tried to catch it, and seriously, the thing would jump, and it was like an 8-foot jump. So we were like running after this monster frog. We did end up catching it. We didn't try to go fishing with it.
Well,
I think my uncle made us like set it free or something, which is probably for the best.
Oh, it's a big frog, yeah. Like that one gets to win.
Right.
It seems like the last couple places we've lived, we've had toads, not necessarily frogs.
Now the things in the trees that sing all the songs are tree frogs.
I don't see them. I mean, like I see toads, and
That's true in the lawn. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had dogs who've been obsessed with the toads.
Yes.
We had a dog who wanted to eat them, and she would dig up every space to
Yeah.
eat them. Dug out under our patio somehow, and our whole sidewalk collapsed. I mean, she was going after those things.
She was committed.
But the one before it really loved the toads and was friends with them. I don't know if the toads were friends with her, but she was friends with toads. I remember one time she had twice actually, but I remember the first time she caught a toad. I didn't know she had it in her mouth, and she dropped it right at the door when she came in. And she's like, "Look at my friend."
It was a present.
It was, yeah, and I didn't want to touch the toad, but I didn't want the toad hopping around. I think I called you and asked you what on earth to do or when you were going to be home. I don't remember.
Just pick the toad up and put it outside.
I think that's what I did. But
I sure hope so, because what else? I mean,
if you were going to be home in like 2 minutes, I'd have waited.
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't remember picking the toad up. I'm always afraid when I pick them up that I'm going to squish them, and I don't want to. I don't want to squish them.
You have to be gentle.
Yeah, well, but she would catch them, and she'd bring. Like I said, she brought them in a couple of times, and she was.
I wonder
just
if
so
she
happy.
secretly had eaten one and was like, "You need to try this."
No, I don't. No, not the way, because she wasn't ever eating them.
Okay. Well, not that you knew.
No, she wasn't. She was a sweetheart. But
Okay.
speaking of she's,
Speaking of sweethearts,
yeah,
well, maybe not yet. She's kind of sweet.
yeah, we just added
Yeah, we did.
a new member to the podcast family.
Official addition to the fam.
Yes. She is a super cute 3-month-old Great Dane dog.
She's gonna be a big girl,
She is going to be. We like big dogs.
and we cannot lie.
Yeah. We had at some point we decided we were going to start downsizing big dogs after a couple of noofs we had. And
I was pretty committed to that.
I was too. And then we have this really great older dog, which is, he tried to enter into one of our podcasts once or twice.
Older.
Yeah, well, he's older than the puppy.
Well, okay. Just makes you sound like you're saying he's an old dog.
He's not old, no, but he's older than the puppy.
That's
Anyhow, he feels a little small frequently.
That's true.
And he is a Bernese Mountain Dog. So I don't know if you're not a dog person, none of this matters to you. But if you do want to go Google sizes, it's
Well, he's small for a Bernese. I mean, he weighs 100 pounds.
yeah. So he feels a little smaller than what I'm used to. So
So you were like, I wonder if we just go hard to the top biggest dog there is.
yes.
Because there's not a taller dog.
There's not.
There are heavier dogs. Mastiff wins the heavy award.
Right.
I learned recently when researching about the breed that they're originally a cross between an Irish Wolfhound and a Mastiff,
Oh, a Great Dane,
an English Mastiff. Yeah.
which is actually German.
Right. And that some French dude thought it was a Danish dog.
Yeah, but did they say why he thought that?
I can't remember. Yes, but I don't remember what it said.
I don't know. But it's still a really cute dog. And
In Germany, they call it Deutsche Dogge,
Yeah.
which is funny because it means the German dog in my brain because Dogge means dog. But over there, that means Mastiff.
Well, and we've been trying to figure out a name for her.
We're
This
close.
is not going to be the vote for many reasons. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for a dog name.
Oh, yeah, we're not putting that on the podcast poll.
No.
We appreciate if anyone wants to comment on what they think a girl Great Dane should be named.
Right.
We're currently down to
Oh, don't tell anybody.
3.
No, you can't tell
I won't
people.
tell them a name. We're down to 3.
Yeah.
We don't give away names. We learned one a hard way once.
Yeah. Well,
But it worked out okay.
I mean, what that, but also if you ever have someone tell you about a name, and I actually have told like 2 people what names we were thinking, and
Uh-oh.
but if you've
What are you
ever,
thinking?
well, I don't know. I don't know. But if you've ever told anybody or heard someone tell you about names that this isn't the name, these are the things I'm thinking about, automatically you have an opinion as the hearer of the name.
As a hearer.
As the listener, like if I were to say,
Yeah.
I have 2 names, it is Jane and George, right? Automatically you say, oh, well, I prefer Jane or I prefer George. Or you could even say, I don't like either name, right?
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, I'm sure that doesn't affect them.
That's probably true.
But I feel like a lot of people naming is very personal. So here's life hack number 5.
Number 5. We're up to 5. How do you keep track of that? In your head?
I'm guessing on the 5.
Wow.
I don't think I've been able to get more than 5. But anyhow, and I'm going to give you a 6. Life hack
In a
number
row?
5.
Get ready for the blessings, people.
Yes. Do not tell anyone a name you're thinking.
Do not tell
That's
them
a
the name.
secret.
That's number 5.
Number 6.
Number 6.
If someone tells you names they're thinking, do not have a reaction. You could
Oh.
say they're both good.
I don't think that's a life hack.
It should.
It's good advice, but I don't think, because a life hack is a personal improvement situation.
You don't think that's not an improvement?
I think it's good advice. I don't think that's a life hack.
I don't care. You know what? Hey, you are.
You're okay. So your life hacks.
my
I'm just
life
saying
hack.
you're giving
Don't
them
do
away
it.
cheap
Don't
today.
do it. Because here's the thing. Like,
Giving
no
them
one
we're
wants
29 episodes in and only up to number 6, and
Right.
you're trying to plug 2 of them
to
into
put
one.
2 in there. Who cares?
Okay.
Apparently you do.
Okay.
But anyhow, like it doesn't, I mean, names are so intensely personal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to say a dog name is anywhere near as personal as a kid name, but a lot of times, if you have an opinion, the person on the other side has gone through great thinking most of the time as to why the name matters. And if you're like, I don't really like Mabel, right? Because maybe I chose Mabel because that's my grandma's name. So now when you're like, Mabel sounds like an old lady. Yeah, I'm naming it after my grandma, right? Like,
I feel like I'm being attacked.
no, you're not being
Was your
attacked.
grandma named Mabel?
You don't know my grandma. We've been together for how many years and you don't know my grandma's
That's
names
not fair.
are.
I never met. Hey,
I'm just,
I don't think you've ever
Say.
told me your dad's parents' names.
oh my gosh, this is not true.
No.
This is,
What, maybe one time?
I'm pretty sure this is what is called gaslighting. I
Oh,
guarantee
my
you.
goodness.
I have told
Well, not a lot because they were gone before I came around. So it would not have come up.
Sure.
Same with your mom's side.
Okay. Anyhow, I would think after.
I mean, I know your mom's mom.
Okay.
Anyway, whatever.
But we're not revealing names on there. But I mean,
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's not. We've only been together for like 8 million years, but that's okay. That's
Oh, my
okay.
goodness
So
gracious.
anyhow, but back to the naming thing. I told a couple people, and the reactions weren't what I wanted the reactions to be, and I thought, that's interesting. And so when I've told people just names of our dogs, in the past, and have not, like, they've not had the back and forth of what it will be.
I like that our current dog people have trouble with.
I know they do.
I think it's funny.
But I mean, I'm sure if we were to have told people, we're thinking Toblerone, they would have been like, who
Yeah.
can say that?
Nobody can say it.
No one can say it. It's really fun.
The good news is we named the dog for us.
Right. And I think that's the important thing is I'm naming the dog for me. I have to say this name way more times than I want to say it especially as a puppy, But anyhow, that was kind of some of the reaction. And I'm thinking most of it wasn't the names that we're currently thinking, but I don't know, just don't do it. Don't tell people your ideas for names. Save yourself that and saves the other person from having to feel like they need to form an opinion. And again, those both sound like nice names. That's always a really valid option. Or I don't know. That's where I think a little white lie, if you don't like it, can be fine.
Okay. Good to
Can
know.
be fine. So anyhow, that's what we've been up to. Puppydom is,
It's too much work.
it's a lot. We knew that, not our first rodeo. We've had,
A lot.
A lot of
I
dogs.
tried to count today, and then I got confused.
It's
I
a
don't
lot.
think we're quite at 10, but we're getting close.
We're definitely not at a dozen, but yeah. We used to have like 3 dogs at a time for a little while, but I like dogs. I like dogs a lot. I think, well, they're just a lot of fun to have around.
My favorite thing is that they're your best friend all the time. You come home from work, and they're like, it's party time. I missed you so bad, and I love you so much.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean,
Yeah.
that's unconditional, I mean, there's always some challenges, and I'm fine with the challenges. No dog is ever perfect, but I'm going to tell you, no dog of ours has ever had the same animality. What is the word? It's not personality because they're not people. There's an actual word, but I'm going to use animality.
Animal personality.
No, it's not a personality.
Okay.
That's anamorphizing.
Well, I think animals are people too.
Is that anamorphizing? Is
I don't.
that the word?
No.
Something. Anyhow, but no, there's, I guess, behavior. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Temperament.
Sure. That's not
Temperament,
quite the same.
Behavior. All of
Anyway,
that.
whatever.
Anyhow, none of them have been the same. Some have been close, but none of them have been the same. So
Right.
I'll be interested to watch. And when they're really young, they're usually a little bit of a sweetheart.
Yes.
That's where we're at right now. But I am also aware that they turn into monsters for a little bit.
I really hope this one doesn't. Our last one didn't.
What? Oh, our current dog.
Yeah. The last puppy.
No, he didn't. You're right. He was
Amazing.
our second most amazing dog we've ever had for a puppy.
True.
Second most. But every other one we've struggled with. But it's worth it because in the end you get a dog. And in the end, in this one, we're going to have a big old dog.
Big
And
dog.
there was an episode many years ago where people learned that I liked big dogs. So living out a little bit of a childhood fantasy here. There's no way my parents would have. My dad might have. My dad might have been okay with a dog that big.
I don't know.
But there's no way my mom would have ever allowed a dog that big in our house. I think the biggest dog I remember having was probably like 40 pounds. Oh, but she did have a bigger one once. That's right.
Anyway.
Anyhow, yeah. So that's been going on. And we expect that that's going to be our life for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part, though, I think, of a puppy, 2 bad things about a puppy.
Okay.
Number one, this one's really bad right now, potty training.
Oof.
And number 2 is the amount of times they wake up in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awful.
Related to the first one.
A lot of times it is, but not always. And we are in this really, really cold vortex right now. And I know we always complain about the cold in Minnesota, but this poor puppy, she's potty training, learning to go potty outside. And it's like going to be negative 40 degrees tomorrow or something like that.
Negative 22 with like a 50 below wind chill.
That's ridiculous. And we've always had hairy dogs, really hairy dogs. And so they go outside, and if it's too cold, they'll kind of turn around quickly. They'll still do their business. Nope, not her. She's frozen immediately and shivering. And so...
Oh, it's so cute and so sad. The little dog shivers.
Luke used to make fun of people who would get their dogs dog sweaters and dog boots.
It's true.
And he's like, they're dogs. They're fine. They're made for being outside,
Wow.
And then the second this little baby touched the outside world with us, he's like, she needs a coat. She needs boots. I mean, within minutes of us
Well,
meeting
she
her,
did.
she was shivering.
The little poor thing. She was litter training inside.
She was litter training
And it's
inside.
very cold. So in my defense, I would, like, if it was 30, I'd have been like, well, she could suffer through it and figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's been like mega cold. So she needed a little help. I still think she needs more help. We should wrap blankets around her or something.
Well, I tried today to so we got boots, and she's really good. She immediately got into the boots,
It's
which
very cute.
most dogs that I've seen, it takes them a bit of acclimation. They don't want it. They try to rip them off, but she's like, okay, it's fine. And she got a nice thick coat. Not coat, vest, doggy vest, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, vest.
And again, she has no problems with that. But today it was so cold.
I almost bought today. There's like little suits, whole body suits for these dogs you can buy.
Yeah.
They're not cheap because they're made for it's serious conditions. They're like $100, but you can get a whole suit that cover from foot to every piece of the dog except the part they got to do their business with. It looks pretty cool on the internet. I'm just saying.
I mean, okay, but the dog size we have,
I know.
Currently what she is today is
According to the little booties, is XL.
yeah. Well, I mean, her feet are already big. She's so adorable. But anyhow, the size she's going to be is nowhere near what she is today. Like right now, 30 pounds, if that, maybe 40, somewhere in there. She's going to get so much bigger. So you don't want to spend a lot on this puppy clothes.
Yeah.
But also on the flip side, we've had dogs who are so big that they couldn't really get dog costumes or because they don't make them that size.
Men's XL t-shirts.
Yeah, we've definitely done that for costumes before. I do recall though, at some point I did see a place that was like a big and tall for dogs, and they did have a lot of Great Dane stuff. So if anyone is listening and knows of a great resource for Great Dane things,
yeah, let us know.
Let us know.
That'd be cool.
Because it sounds like Luke is just wanting to make sure that she's comfortable forever. And it's so funny because, I mean, it's so not, I mean, you love dogs, but you've never fussed over.
Well, I've never had one that shivered the second she went outside. The rest of them are cool. It's I got fur. That's what it's for.
Right. No.
Their breeds are also mountain, we've had mountain dog, mountain dog, mountain dog, mountain dog. We've had, well, I guess technically Newfoundland's not a mountain dog, but they're getting literally the North Atlantic and go swimming dog. Mm-hmm. So we've had built for cold, I think the last 5 dogs, Newfoundland.
Makes sense. We live in Minnesota.
Leonberger.
Pyrenees,
I mean, and Bernese, 5 dogs we've had. Yeah. Every one of them has a super thick, double coat. Mm-hmm. And this one's got a .01 coat.
Nothing.
Just a couple little tiny short hairs on her.
But she's
huge
adorable
baby
in her little
body.
outfit. Mm-hmm. She's just so adorable in her little outfit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm sure at some point here we'll post some pictures. But I don't know. Well, you don't like that idea?
I know, I'm fine. I just realized we're so off topic so hard. I actually forgot the topic we're supposed to be talking about.
That's okay. We can keep talking about having puppies.
We could make up a question about dogs.
I know, we could.
We could freestyle one. Well, we have a couple of...
I mean, yeah. But the other thing, so we said potty training is terrible.
Yeah. Oh.
The other thing that's terrible...
You said waking up in the
middle of the night. Is awful.
Yeah.
We are...
Oh, that's a solid segue. I just remembered what we were talking about. Listen, 10 out of 10 people. You'll see.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Bring it.
We are a little sleep deprived right now.
That's true.
Because when they whine in their kennel, sometimes it's to potty train, sometimes it's because they woke up, whatever.
Yeah.
She's actually doing pretty good. We've had dogs who've woken up 3 times in the middle of the night, and...
Which one was the one we had? We literally were drew straws like we were jumping off a ship or something.
Yeah.
Where it was every 2 hours or something.
That was our last noof. She was...
Was that Buttercup?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I think we got her at about 8 weeks, which makes a difference.
It was so bad.
Yeah, we couldn't talk to each other. We were so angry all the time.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. And she had a little bladder issue. We had 2 dogs with but she had a bladder issue. pretty early on. So, she couldn't hold it, but I don't know. So anyhow, but lots of sleep deprivation, having to wake up early, and
And
like,
not for nothing, a couple extra side points just for my pain. I'm still healing from my surgery. So
that,
we're both suffering. So you can't sleep because you get it where you wake up easier than me.
okay.
I'm saying we're both suffering. And then, oh no.
I didn't say we weren't. I was talking in general.
Yeah.
Being woken up by a dog, people suffer from that.
Well,
I wasn't talking about me specifically.
Okay, well, I was talking about me.
I know you were.
Welcome to the Luke Show.
That's why I gave you the look like, what in the world?
Yeah, well, that's
By
your
the
problem.
way, it's hard for me.
It's, man,
No, I know.
listen,
I was
you
talking.
coming at me? Of course it is.
Right. It's hard for everybody to wake up in the middle of the night to dogs. But
I can't have
was
no
actually-
problems over here.
It was just really random.
Because do you want to know why? Maybe you'll find a little heart in that Grinch heart of yours. Okay, because when I wake up to the dog, or in any morning for the last 3 weeks since my throat surgery, my throat is so freaking dry that it hurts. And I got to drink water. But now with this puppy, I'm like, she's whining. I better go. Because what if she's like about to do some business? I'm going to go save her from that, doing it all over there. Because then I got to clean up everything. Anyway, so I have not been able, because I'm not making an extra 5-second stop to get some water. I'm going right beeline downstairs to get the dog out of her crate to bring her outside. So I'm not drinking any water. So I'm just adding a little bit to the suffering. So, take that or leave that. But that's how I feel about the situation. Okay. And it's no fun.
Right. There's some thoughts I have to help you out with that. But regardless, what I was saying was that the nice thing that we do is that, and we didn't do this for a long time, is that we trade off.
I think, did that come up with Buttercup, or was it one before?
It did with
It was
Buttercup.
so bad.
Yeah. Well,
You were ready to kill me
well, that was not fair.
because I sleep hard.
You sleep so hard.
You sleep so light.
And so this was probably, before that we had a baby, she's now quite a bit beyond a baby.
Well, she ain't a baby no more.
But it was always, I always had to get up with her,
Well, that's different.
No.
Well,
How is that different?
If you're prepared with needed supplements, it's different.
We shouldn't go into this
Let's
because I
not.
totally want that to be another topic.
Yeah, because you just want to win all the 12-8. You got to calm down.
No, it's another
Just trying
one day.
Oh, as if that's never going on the podcast. You just default win. Good Lord.
I don't know. Anyhow, my point isn't that. I don't know why you think everything, and again, not everything's a competition. Sometimes things are a conversation.
We're literally on a competition show right now.
I know, but we have to have some conversation to bring substance.
That's true.
To our listeners.
We're there. We have definitely been sleep deprived of late.
Yeah. But it's only been a couple days, so
last night was semi-decent. I think she went 6 or 7 hours in a row, something like that.
We've only had her for 2 nights.
Oh, and do you know what's nice? I feel good about this. I mean it.
3.
Last night, I came down here and got her to go to sleep, and I woke up with her.
What do you mean woke up with her?
In the morning.
You woke up before her or?
With the sound to her whining.
Oh.
I came down. There wasn't a middle of the night one.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was going to say.
I was saying that was nice,
Okay.
especially for you who wakes up.
Well, I woke you up. You didn't wake up to her.
No, I'm saying you didn't have to wake up in the middle of the night.
That's true.
Talk about it's not a competition.
But
Listen to you go.
The turn would have been
why don't you
your
explain
turn
it some more to me?
Well, it wouldn't even matter. It would have been your turn anyhow.
Okay.
So.
Never mind. It's not a competition for sure.
No, it's supposed to be equal.
Uh-huh.
That's not competitive.
Okay.
I don't know, a shared responsibility.
I agree. I've agreed with it the entire time. I was merely pointing out the natural wind that occurred last night because of the dog.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Great. I mean, so what else are we going to talk about, Luke?
Oh, well, Amber, I have a question for you.
Thank you.
Well, I don't usually ask the question. Sometimes you got to remind me, queuing me up a little bit. Now you're supposed to say something like, and in this corner,
Okay.
there we
Thank
go.
you, because I actually did forget.
Yep.
And in this corner, we have Luke weighing in at probably only 183 pounds because he couldn't eat anything for 3 weeks. But also sporting a very fresh new, I don't know what this is, some kind of a hoodie that is like supposed to be tactical, made in the U.S. or something.
Tactical? It's
I
not
don't
tactical.
know. It's
Okay,
got
I'll
a
explain
zipper,
these things.
all of that. So that's where we are. He's coming in a little hot today. We have changed it up a little bit, letting Luke ask the question. We've let him ask it before.
We're going to have to let me formulate some of them too.
Oh my gosh, you totally have formulated him. He's really upset and thinks that it's been unfair.
Because I'm getting my butt whooped.
Thinks it's been unfair based on the questions, which we previously discussed every time. He's upset because currently we both have together for ties, 7 ties. Luke has won 8 arguments.
I mean, that's true.
And I have won 12. So we're going to see an experiment here to, if Luke changes it, don't vote for Luke because he's mad that he's not winning, but we're just seeing.
Don't vote for me because I just had surgery and I can't talk, and none of that either.
This is literally not the vote.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so there you go. That's what we've got over there.
And in this corner, claiming to weigh in at 135 pounds with hair that looks redder every day, we have Amber with a shirt. Oddly enough, I don't know if we were planning on talking about dogs, but her shirt says, all I need is this dog and that dog and the other dog and those dogs over there and the dog in the other room.
Yes.
Anyway, because Amber, she really wants all the dogs.
I love dogs.
So, here's the question.
Okay.
Semi-related to sleep deprivation. What is an appropriate amount of time to snooze your alarm clock for when you share a bedroom with your significant other?
Okay. You want me to tell you the time? Is that the question?
Well, I don't know. This is why I don't ask the questions, people, because I'm just here for the talking. It's probably also why you're winning more.
Because I'm here for the what?
30 minutes versus an hour? I don't.
Is that okay? So that's the question.
Well, then, I mean, I feel like you're just gonna win. Maybe it's yes or no.
Okay, yes or no? What is the question then?
What do you think my average snooze amount of time is?
Oh my God, an hour.
But lately, it's not been. During school, it's not been.
Okay.
It's been more like, well, closer to 30 minutes. If you average it out, it's probably 45. I don't know.
Okay, but the point is,
I know. You need there to be a question. This is why I'm in trouble.
We need a question because I don't know what people are going to vote on right now because I don't have an answer.
What's the best dog breed we've ever had? I thought about asking you that just to see where it would go. Because I would argue, well, we'll actually have it. We'll have a whole episode.
No, we could do that question. I don't care.
No,
this is a really fun one for people because we could do whatever question you want to do, but it needs to be one or the other. And you would think with this that we were live. We're not. We're pre-recorded.
We're not live. It's like live every time though, because we don't come in here with a script. I mean, we just talk about stuff. I didn't know we were talking about dogs today.
Well, I mean, we always give a little update about what's going on in our life.
I know, but I didn't know the whole thing. We talked about dogs for like the whole thing.
I have no problem doing that. Let's talk about the breed. I don't know. You asked me a question. You choose the question.
Hold on. I got to get back to this alarm clock because that's the question we had talked about was how long do you snooze for?
I don't think that's the question anymore.
And was it appropriate? Maybe we should talk about dog breed. I don't know, man.
Oh, this could not be scripted.
No, we're going with the alarm clock because we need to have a whole separate episode about the dog thing.
Okay. Okay.
We do.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Plus, we just got a new dog breed
So
that we got to grow and see what we think of her.
okay.
Anyway, okay. So the question the question is, what is an appropriate amount of time to snooze your alarm clock for when you sleep in a room with a significant other?
That's very well put.
That's it.
Not what is inappropriate. What is inappropriate? Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to lose. You go.
Okay. So, thank you for asking me that
And
question.
thank the listener for listening.
Yes, thank you, listener.
We're just all over the
This
place.
is a ride. It's a ride today. And that's what we learned the last time.
Sleep deprivation will do.
This is what we learned the last time with Luke. It's a ride with the questions.
Yeah.
So, but it's sort
It's
of fun.
kind of fun. Maybe I could do the next one too.
I
We'll
don't
see.
care. Sure, I'm totally fine with you asking the
But I
question.
got to put the way it's put up on the
What?
the words on the internet too.
On the poll? Because you think that's the problem,
I think
too?
that's tricky too.
Oh, my God.
People will be just reading that thinking, based on the way that's written. Anyway.
I mean, what I love is that it's just not possible that you're wrong.
I did get into a whole discussion about pizza toppings today.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. And how I was just abhorrently wrong.
Ooh.
How is it possible that I would rather have olives than pineapples? I was like, what are you
I
talking
love
about?
this person, this listener, clearly. Hello, listener.
No, they're just wrong.
Okay. So, what is a reasonable amount of alarm sleep time? Is that what your question was?
Snooze time.
Snooze time. Yeah.
What is a reasonable amount of time to snooze your alarm when you share a room with a significant other?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Here we go.
So for me, I think we'll go with snooze time because part of the thing I think of is like a standard old alarm clock that you hit to shut it up.
I've had one of those.
You've had
It had bells.
You've had several of them. Again, we've been together for 800 years.
Do you remember all my alarm clocks?
Yeah, I remember you used to have three
wow.
that would go off.
Yeah, please elaborate all the different alarms.
Different alarms in one morning that would go off, and then at some point you also added a phone into there. So, and
Was this when I had to put them in different parts of the room?
oh God, it was so bad because here's the thing. If I use an alarm, most people don't have the luxury of waking up whenever they'd like, right?
Sure.
That's the dream one day, right?
Yeah.
Just let me wake up.
I actually don't want to just wake up late all the time.
You
do though.
I do. I would totally like to wake up late. But anyhow,
You'd be like my mom. she's a night owl.
Yeah, I like to stay up late. I like to wake up a little bit later. I like to let my body let itself wake up. There's nothing, and I like to just lay in the silence for a little bit, It's really nice and it's peaceful, right? That's what I like a morning to be. I like a morning to be peaceful.
We're not talking about days off. Don't get sidetracked. Come on.
So, no, this is all a part of why I feel the way I feel about alarms. And yes, you had a ridiculous amount of alarms going off. And we've had roommates and stuff like that, and they've all been like, what on earth is going on? Literally, it sounds like there's fire alarms going off and smoke detectors, CO2. It just sounds like it's ridiculous. Anyhow, but for me, I think thinking about when you want to wake up, what your ideal time is, and maybe this is what I do, okay?
Okay.
Ideal time would be whatever. Let's say my ideal time to wake up is 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I think setting my alarm for 5:45, if I'm trying to, 6 o'clock is ideal. But I know I'm gonna not really wake up until 6:10, 6:15, right?
Okay.
So that gives me a 30-minute window.
Do you really set it just 15 minutes?
Before my ideal wake-up time? Yeah.
Wow.
And then I sleep. So I guess technically I know that it's 30 minutes, but I'm like, I don't mind being rushed in the morning at all. That doesn't bother me. I would rather have those last, like, because I'm not fully. The first alarm, once I snooze it, because mine is set in 15-minute increments. If you had a discussion with me prior about how long the
Oh, I
increments
did
could
not
be and
know
all
that
of
you
that.
had the. See, you were trying to trap me. You
I
were
was not trying to trap you at all.
putting me in a trick bag.
Oh my gosh, not at all. Anyhow, so like I have the 15 minutes, and then if I fall right back asleep, I can actually fall back asleep in that time.
It's not a competition.
And then after that, I am taking that time from sleeping, once that I hit the snooze, then it's 6 o'clock. Now, if I had to get up, then I'd hop out of bed. But I got a little bit of time. So then I can just kind of peacefully lay there for another 15 minutes and frequently be out of bed after I felt like I could get myself out of bed nicely.
Look at you like a flower.
Like a flower, just
wow.
a butterfly floating out of bed.
You are a butterfly.
So usually that happens before that last minute or two, because I hate hearing alarms. Everything about alarms drives me bonkers. And there's nothing restful for me in an alarm. And I think, and I should just not worry about it, because there's no way you're hearing my alarms go off. There's just no way you are. But I also don't want to be disrupting someone else's sleep with alarms. Also, it just sounds awful to hear the alarms going and going and going, which is, I think that's awful because I've had to live with that with the person who has had 4 alarm clocks spread all over the bedroom, and then you'd hit snooze, and then so it'd be like just this cacophony of just awfulness. Well, all I'm trying to do is sleep restfully. I have a hard time falling and staying asleep. Well, falling, not so much anymore, but staying asleep I have a really hard time with. Any little noise or movement or things like that, a lot of times will wake me up. So I'm usually just regularly tired. But then you have this super loud, annoying alarm that I know there is no reason for it to be set so early, because you have zero intention of getting up that early. Like, you set it at an hour before you plan on waking up. I think 30 minutes if you don't let it ring that second time. If you do, fine. Sometimes it happens. It happens. If I'm lucky, it'll ring twice. Beyond, like the snooze and then one more, right? So I guess that's technically 3 times going off, isn't it? The first alarm.
It's the amount of time.
Oh, sorry, 30 minutes.
There you go.
30
That's
minutes.
what we're talking about.
But I don't think that that's the same. To me, I hear what you're saying, but we'll say 30 minutes. But to me, it's the amount of times as well within that time frame. Because like if I had an alarm going off at 6, an alarm going off at 6:15, right? Oh, I guess I don't understand.
OMG, if you want me to argue my point, I will. But if you want to argue it for me, you can just keep talking.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's the amount of alarm time, like the amount of times it goes off that I think is most disruptive to other people. Because typically I can fall asleep after 1 alarm or something like that. So I'll say 30 minutes. And for me on my clock, that's
Nobody asked you that question.
Oh
I just want to be
gosh.
clear. Just want to be point of
Just so you
contention
know,
and point of order. The question asked, ladies and gentlemen, to the artful and very skillful arguer to my left, was an amount of time. It was not how many times did it go off. It was not how many alarms you owned. It was how long. I just want to be clear. That's important.
Sure. For me, both those things matter. But if we're just looking at time, I
That's
think
what we're
30
looking at.
minutes is reasonable. If I'm not planning on waking up an hour beforehand, or if I'm not planning, that just is wasteful to other people's ear space.
Okay, well, let me talk about how I can waste your ear
I don't know
space.
if I said that my battle was over. This is really fun because I never get to be the first person in the
my
argument.
God.
And so a lot of times I sit there and
Oh,
when you're arguing and I try to, okay, I got to remember this point to go after. I got to remember that point to go after. And
you're clearly doing okay.
every time I forget a good portion of them. But this one's kind of fun because you just had to kind of, well, good luck. I mean, you didn't fully, but you just had to sit there and listen while I argued. And then you're now going to argue back, which is kind of fun. But before all of this, they're voting on your answer. There is no sympathy vote that you asked for earlier. So
You could just vote however you want.
he's begging for sympathy votes.
I'm just saying I'll take what I can get.
I understand.
Losing 12-8. Even if everyone sympathy voted me, you'd still be kicking my butt. That's the truth. Anyway, are you done?
Nice. So Luke, what do you think is a reasonable? No, what is the question to you? I am now. The floor is yours.
Okay.
I have not rested
I got
my
a lot.
case.
I got a lot of answers. Your case is super rested because you were long in the wind there. Okay. So my answer is, man, I don't know if there's a simple answer. First of all, let me address a couple of things. That of late, and I mean some months, my actual snooze time, 30 minutes. It has been, because I know that you don't like it. Now, that being said, I can't, and I'm like, I have tried to overcome this, and people, if y'all got some ideas, send me a message. I cannot wake up in the morning if it's early. I mean, if it's later, I can wake up sort of easy. Like, if it's like 8 or something, I got no problem waking up. But getting up at like 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, like our kid gets up at 5:45. So getting up super early to be up when our child is awake is not easy to do, especially because we don't really go to bed like super early. Like, we're not going to bed. Like, I know people that go to bed at like 9 o'clock. That is amazing. I haven't even, wow, 9 o'clock, that's just an inappropriate time. So we go to bed usually like 10, 10:30, something like that, most nights. So the difficulty for me is like, it's a short amount of sleep no matter what. Like, because if I go to bed at 10, I don't fall asleep super easily. You actually fall asleep before me every night. So I'm typically up till, I don't know, 11 to midnight. Depends on, the day. And I read, and Amber sleeps with the TV on, which, just for the record, I actually hate.
What? That has nothing to do with alarms.
Well, it has something to do with part of the argument. You were putting up stuff that wasn't part of the, oh yeah, I get to talk, because my sleep and dogs sleep and all this other deprivation and whatnot, and it's light sleeping and waking up to, guess what? I can't fall asleep to? The TV.
Good news. I fall asleep before you.
That's not good news for me, because the TV's on. And sometimes I try to turn it off or even turn it down, and you're like half asleep and you'll crack an eye open and be like, I'm watching that. I was like, wait, what? No, you're not. Anyway, so it's hard to fall asleep. So I typically fall asleep between 11 and midnight. And if I'm going to get up on time, it's around, 5:30 for sure, because our kid gets up at 5:45. And prior to that, I got to make a cup of coffee so I can survive the morning. But I'd like to get up a little earlier because I have a morning routine where when I get up, I have a little quiet time. I read a couple of books, have some meditation, and kind of it's like my chill time. Kind of like you talked about in the bed. I do that out of the bed. So I do try to get up a little earlier. And I enjoy being up as the first one in the house. I actually started waking up on weekends now on purpose, earlier. I've actually set an alarm. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've set an alarm a number of Sundays at 9 or 8:30.
I've noticed.
Because I like getting up early. So anyway, so the amount of time that I set an alarm for is based on the sort of the lack of sleep that I have and how difficult it for me to get up. Now, if I went to bed at I don't know, 9, or 8 or something, I probably would get up super easily, but I don't because there's too much going on. And then the other reason that I don't get up easily is medical. Hey, this is just the truth. I have sleep apnea. It's the truth. I just had surgery for it. So it's bad. And it makes it so that when I sleep, I do not get the same sleep as people who do not have severe obstructive sleep apnea. That is a fact. Fact of my life. My score is so high that I have had a number of surgeries recommended to me over the course of my life. I almost never enter REM sleep, and I've had like 4 or 5 sleep studies. So you probably enter REM sleep. Most people enter it after about 15, 20 minutes after falling asleep. I literally never enter it. And that's the restorative phase of sleep, when your brain does all the crazy dreams and stuff. And so the sleep apnea is a lack of oxygen, so I don't get as much air. Anyway, so I'm tireder, and that is a byproduct of having sleep apnea, is you're tired all the time. But, it obviously makes it harder to wake up. So one of the reasons I have had so many alarms, as you pointed out in your argument, that were 3 and 4 different alarms, and there were ones that had bells on them, and I remember at some point putting them in different parts of the room so that I'd have to get out of bed to go turn off the alarm, and all of that was in service to 2 things. It was my lack of sleep, and that when I'm asleep, I don't really sleep very well. So it's hard to get up. So I typically, as a preference, if it's early, set the alarm for about an hour before I'm supposed to get up. Except lately, it's been because I know that I'm not going to get up and you don't like it. So it's been more like a half an hour, which is difficult because then I don't get up early. Sometimes I'm lucky and I get up, like if I set my alarm for 5, I'll get up at 5. So every once in a while, which is great. It's rare. The dog's been waking me up, so that's been easy. I don't need an alarm clock right now. She wakes up at 5 a.m. But I do typically set it for an hour before I'm supposed to get up. So if I want to get up at 5:30 or 6 or whatever, I'm going an hour before that because I need to. I don't know why. I hit snooze a whole bunch of times, and it's for about an hour. I don't love that. I don't know of any thoughtful counters to it. Maybe there are. I don't know. I've tried so many alarms and different ideas that.
I feel, isn't there some kind of alarm that zaps people awake? No, there must be, because there are people who can't hear. A sound alarm wouldn't do any good for them. How do they wake up? I'm sure
there are. I don't know, man. You got me. Anyway, so I think that I would say that, weirdly enough, I think the answer to the question is the appropriate amount of time is whatever it takes. So and obviously not shorter than yours, because that would be, what's the point of the argument? It's obviously anything longer than, so whether it's an hour, 45 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours. There's been times where I've set it for an hour and a half before I wanted to get up. I used to set my alarm for was it 4? And I would end up getting up by 5:30 or something like that. Mm-hmm. There was a phase of that. You didn't like that very much.
No, because I would literally wake you up and you would be up, choose to turn the alarm off,
and then go back to sleep. I know.
And then go back to sleep.
I understand. I just explained why it's not.
But that's
anyway. Not your turn. So anyway, so for me, I think the answer is whatever it takes, because there's different types of people and sleepers and phases, and I'm sure there'll be a phase in my life where I can wake up with the alarm and it'll just be easy. I'm not there yet. It has gotten better. I know it doesn't feel that way, but over the long span of life, when I was 20, I had 4 alarms and they'd be going off all over the room for a real long time. And I'm down to 1 alarm, and it goes off for, more lately it's about a half an hour, but 45 minutes to an hour typically before I need to get up. So I imagine that maybe in 5 years it'll be less. Now, I did just get a surgery, so maybe it'll be corrective in such a way that I will need less time to alarm, hopefully, for both of us. I don't like the idea of having terrible sleep for the rest of my life. So
Me neither.
great. Well, you've made it this far. You have.
So have you.
That's true.
I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, do they ever do in-home sleep studies? Because
The next one is.
Really? I wonder if I could get an in-home sleep study. Because I feel like my in-home sleep is very different than like the 2 times I've slept, not 3 times.
You never had a sleep study.
No, I know, but I'm thinking if I got a sleep study, I'd be sleeping in a hospital. It'd be quiet. I'd probably sleep straight through, just so nice. There'd be no movement.
No, that's not what a sleep study. They literally move you. They wake you up. They move you. Because for science, Amber. That's why I hate them so much.
Science.
They're terrible. Anyway, so my answer is whatever it takes. But if you'd like it to be a versus, you could say a half hour versus an hour. That's what you'd like it to say so that you can win.
No, you're saying whatever
we could discuss it after the pod.
You're saying whatever it takes. I'm saying 30 minutes is reasonable. Whatever it takes could be 2 hours. That's unreasonable when you're sharing space with another human being.
But here, I'm of a belief that if you get to the point where you're sleeping together in the same bed, you know what you've gotten into.
Oh, gosh.
And you know what? You can make decisions based on that. Listen, when I was 20, you could have left me. You didn't.
That'd be an awful thing.
Well, there's people out there. I guarantee you there's people out there who have left people like me or not who just can't wake up for whatever reasons they have, whether it's just because they don't sleep enough or whatever. They got a condition. It doesn't matter. And I guarantee you there's people who have left their significant other because they can't get good sleep because their significant other sleeps like bad, sleeps poorly. And I'm sure that's the case. And those are choices people make. I mean, people make all kind of choices in relationships and sacrifices to the other one. You think I haven't made any, you're incorrect. And I know you've made some too. And that's how a relationship grows and gets better. So, I don't want to make you sleep worse, for sure.
Right. Oh, I know.
I think I've proved that pretty staunchly
lately,
and you need to know it. You need to know it. That's important. That's a commitment.
You don't think I do.
This
is the thing.
I'm just
Every
throwing
2
it out
seconds.
there.
Okay,
no,
we've
because
dropped
it's fresh.
4 times in the podcast.
Because it's fresh. I'm still on the healing path. I had the doctor follow up yesterday. He said everything's looking good. He pulled a stitch out of my throat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it hurt. I'm on the healing path. I still can barely eat a cheeseburger. But you know what? I ate one and it was so good. Yep. I love cheeseburgers. Yep. Can we have an episode about cheeseburgers soon? I love cheeseburgers.
I don't know. Ooh, we could maybe do we should.
Toppings on cheeseburgers.
No, we should reach out to.
Cheeses on cheeseburgers?
There's a couple of food bloggers. One is on WFNU. He's not really a blogger, but the Unbougie Foodie. We could see hey, where would you recommend for a burger? And because I had my burger for probably the month or 2. I don't know. I don't really eat that many burgers.
We're definitely gonna go. Oh. I mean, there's other things. There's other things I need to be able to eat too.
Yeah, like
just
tacos.
My mouth doesn't open as far as it used to. But I ate a burger, so I'm ready for a taco.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Tomorrow.
We can't.
Oh, that's right.
Tomorrow we are not going.
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Ice out.
Anyway,
Ice out.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess that could be the debate.
Wait, no, there should have been an absolute debate.
Was that it? We're not done? What do you mean?
We're done. The question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were saying you had more to say. I was like, dang, man, I thought I could listen to me. I sound
It's over. It's over.
That's probably for the best.
And you should comment if you like how Luke asks his questions. Hey, we can have him do a few more.
And recommendations. I'm taking recommendations on how to get up better.
Oh, yeah. Let us know. So
don't send me recommendations on how to sleep better. I'm gonna get mad.
What you need to do now: like, follow, rate,
comment. Most importantly, tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
These 2 idiots ramble on about nothing.
Yeah.
for like 45 minutes to an hour
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
And we're mostly, I think we're kind of funny. I think we're a little funny.
I think we can be, but not always.
That's true. But sometimes people might like learn how to have a good solid argument at the house.
I'm gonna plug them again. I feel like we probably have a couple times, and by the time this one hits that station, I don't know. But WFNU, 94.1 Frogtown Radio. We are
Frogtown
on
Radio.
there. We are on
Fridays
the radio.
at midnight.
Still bonkers to me, but they're super cool organization.
Yeah.
Seriously, like our rad factor went up so high getting a part of that.
I wonder if we ever get to be live. You think we could do this live? We probably could because we just freestyle.
We've done it live before.
That's true.
We did a live show. And I don't know, maybe one day we'll do one there because they did say we could.
That's true.
There you go. That's it. I hope you all have a wonderful whatever day it is you're listening to this. We're out.
See you next time.